Vietnamese lemongrass chicken is a staple in my mom's kitchen, and to me, it tastes like home. The lemony, minty, tangy, and slightly citrusy flavor of lemongrass is the star of this Vietnamese recipe. It's a very simple recipe. You definitely should give this a try. Okay, these are all the ingredients we need to make for our Vietnamese style lemongrass chicken. I got 5 pounds of cut up chicken drummies. The recipe that you see down below, all of the list of ingredients for 1 pound of chicken. I'm making a bigger batch today. I wanted to freeze something up, so I have one of my favorite dishes available to me at any point of time. So this is chicken. Any cut will work. I probably would not use chicken breast because it's so lean, and this dish has to be cooked on really high heat and it makes the chicken really dry. I personally prefer to have bone in because the bone will release a lot of the flavor into the dish, but it's up to you what cut you want to use. So we have the chicken right here, and then here are all of the ingredients that goes into it. So we have turmeric right here, gives it a beautiful color. A lot of health benefits from it. Now be careful with turmeric because wherever you get that, it's gonna stain. So it's hard to get the stain out if you're gonna get it out at all. So turmeric, you have salt here. Here is lemongrass. This is lemongrass that I buy already minced up. Actually, at the Asian grocery store, you will find this in the freezer section. So you keep this in the freezer. It looks like this. They have different brands. I try to always have something in my freezer. So chopped lemongrass. If you don't have it frozen, obviously fresh would work as well. It's a little bit more work, the chopping part of it. But of course, lots of lemongrass goes into our lemongrass chicken. We have fish sauce. Of course, fish sauce. It's a Vietnamese dish. We have sugar, chili powder. You can use any kind of chili, and the amount depends on the heat that you like. I mean, I like it spicy, and fresh chilies that you can put in at the end of the dish would be awesome as well. And we have some garlic. So we have to mince up some garlic. If you have garlic powder at home, that would work as well. I've done that before, but if I have fresh garlic at home, I try to use that. I think it just has a little bit more flavor. So all I'm going to do is crush it up and mince it. Looks pretty good right now. So let's get our chicken. Let's put in our fish sauce and the rest of the ingredients. This looks pretty good. Cover it up, put it in the refrigerator. I would marinate it at least for an hour, preferably overnight. It's just better the next day, overnight. So let's give it some rest and then we'll be back to cook our lemongrass chicken. So let's get cooking. The chicken has been marinating in the refrigerator for about 3 hours. I took it out of the refrigerator about 20 minutes ago just to let it come down to room temperature. Get a nice pot or a nice wok going, put a little bit of cooking oil in, and you want to set the heat on medium to medium high heat. You want the heat to be pretty high to cook this specific dish. During the cooking on high heat, the meat will shrink up a little bit and have a really nice texture, and it also releases a lot of juice into the sauce that you're going to have at the end of the cooking process, which is also one of the reasons why I prefer bone-in chicken, because the bones will release additional delicious flavor to this dish. The cooking process will take about 7 to 8 minutes on high heat. That should do it. Of course, depending on how big your chicken cuts it may take a little bit less or take a little bit longer. But it cooks very, very fast. If you had this meat already marinated the night before and you want to serve this the next day for dinner, you would have dinner ready in about 15 minutes. Healthy, delicious Vietnamese lemongrass chicken in less than 15 minutes for dinner. Doesn't that sound great? Anyhow, I hope you give this a try. It's a delicious dish. It's very simple to make and it cooks up fast. Have fun with it. I have videos coming out every Friday, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.